Welcome back to the SPF Top 5 Plays of the Week, Week 2. This week's action was punctuated by multiple plays involving not fully evolved Pokemon, otherwise known as NFEs. Showing off the awesome power of Eviolite, these low-tier heroes helped multiple coaches coast to victory this week alongside some truly innovative strategies. Number 5. Again, and Again FE. In Games 1 and 2 of the Bellingham Beldum vs. Average Reggie's Gymnasium, Coach MFS Giant identified Honchkrow as a premier threat in the matchup. It called on the stalwart defenses of Eviolite Toedscool to be its loyal sidekick as it pounded away with high-powered Brave Birds. With Honchkrow threatening the grass types that would otherwise ignore it, Toedscool activated Rage Powder after Rage Powder, tanking a huge amount of damage and setting up the Beldum's powerful sweepers to take a handy 2-0 victory here in Week 2. Coming in at number 4 is the Odawara Octillery's one step back, 2 steps forward. In the only match on our list this week that doesn't involve an NFE, Coach Valdens impressed again with technical play in Game 2 of their set against the York Street Yanma. Recognizing that both Corviknight and Slowbro would be crucial for the endgame, Coach Valdens went for a risky double switch, a play that, in doubles, can easily cost you too much tempo to recover. However, with the enemy Houndstone's Disable failing and Iron Hands easily handling a flying Terra Blast from Tyranitar, the Octillery suddenly found themselves in a winning position, and after some additional Regenerator action from Slowbro, were able to take down the Yanma in 2 straight games. Number 3. One is silver and the other gold. In Game 3 of a back-and-forth battle between the Balonlee Barbies and the Rose City Roserades that heavily featured Eviolite Bisharp, Gengar and Goldengo were locked in a good old-fashioned Shadow Ball standoff. Despite the temptation of a quick Goldengo knockout, Coach Riggio had the hard read and opted into targeting Altaria instead, avoiding Protect and denying a Tailwind that would have sealed the game for the Roserades, picking up the gold medal in both this game and the match. Number 2. Who, What, Where, Why, When FE. This week's match between the Karamja Whippers and Jackson's Jacked Sons truly showed off Eviolite's defensive power, with Coach Saffron City's Gothirita facing off against a roster of Pokemon with an average base stat total almost 200 points higher than its own. After picking up +2 special attack from Intimidate thanks to competitive, Gothirita punched well above its weight class in both games, dealing huge damage and delivering a satisfying win for the Whippers in Week 2. NFEZ does it for our number 1 play of the week. Coach Beach showed off a light touch in Game 2 of the South Hill Skinwalkers vs. Nomo Dozo Bozos, after Terranormal Toxtricity boom bursted its way to victory in Game 1. Calling on Misdreavus following Kilowattrel's untimely demise, a mid-game Trick Room allowed Garchomp to beautifully thread the needle on speed tiers, underspeeding Pokemon that would normally be slower and moving first, allowing it to Earthquake to its heart's content and eventually picking up a 2-1 match win in the closing game of Week 2 of the season. Thanks for watching the SPF Top 5 Plays of the Week. What were your top plays this week? Let me know in the comments below, and as always, tune in next week for some more fire plays.